100 Whispers, a Book of Contemplation. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Socrates. Know thyself. Plato. We are what we pretend to be, so we must be careful what we pretend to be. Kurt Vonnegut. The unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Ralph Waldo Emerson. If you do not know where you come from, then you don't know where you are going. Maya Angelou. Everything is theoretically impossible until it is done. Robert A. Heinlein. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Lao Tzu. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. Ralph Waldo Emerson. If you tell the truth, you do not have to remember anything. Mark Twain. Well done is better than well said. Benjamin Franklin. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Peter Drucker. I attribute my success to this. I never gave or took any excuse. Florence Nightingale. The time is always right to do what is right. Martin Luther King Jr. Do not wait to strike till the iron is hot, but make the iron hot by striking. William Butler Yeats. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you've imagined. Henry David Thoreau. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. Confucius. If you cannot fly, then run. If you cannot run, then walk. If you cannot walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Martin Luther King Jr. The greatest project you will ever work on is you. Anonymous. Where there is love, there is life. Mahatma Gandhi. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Nelson Mandela. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none. William Shakespeare. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Martin Luther King Jr. Have no fear of perfection. You'll never reach it. Salvador Dali. The power of imagination makes us infinite. John Muir. If you look at what you have in life, you'll always have more. If you look at what you do not have in life, you'll never have enough. Oprah Winfrey. The mind is everything. What you think you become. Buddha. I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. Martin Luther King Jr. Lost time is never found again. Benjamin Franklin. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Buddha. The past is a place of reference, not a place of residence. Anonymous. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Mahatma Gandhi. Life is what happens when you are busy making other plans. John Lennon. Change your thoughts and you change your world. Norman Vincent Peale. The mind, once stretched by a new idea, never returns to its original dimensions. Oliver Wendell Holmes. You miss 100% of the shots you do not take. Wayne Gretzky. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Martin Luther King Jr. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift of God, which is why we call it the present. Bill Keane. The purpose of art is washing the dust of daily life off our souls. Pablo Picasso. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. John Keats. Every artist dips his brush in his own soul and paints his own nature into his pictures. Henry Ward Beecher. Where the spirit does not work with the hand, there is no art. Leonardo da Vinci. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. Albert Einstein. The world is but a canvas to the imagination. Henry David Thoreau. The greatest discovery of all time is that a human can alter his future by merely altering his attitude. Oprah Winfrey. It is never too late to be what you might have been. George Eliot. Life is really simple. but we insist on making it complicated. Confucius. Creativity is intelligence having fun. Albert Einstein. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Martin Luther King Jr. The cost of liberty is eternal vigilance. John Philpott Curran. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Eleanor Roosevelt. When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. Jimi Hendrix. Our freedom depends on the freedom of the press, and the freedom of the press depends on the courage of journalists. Anonymous. Peace begins with a smile. Mother Teresa. The best revenge is massive success. Frank Sinatra. The measure of a man is what he does with power. Plato. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. Margaret Mead. If we could change ourselves, the tendencies in the world would also change. Mahatma Gandhi. A leader is a dealer in hope. Napoleon Bonaparte. The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. He is the one that gets the people to do the greatest things. Ronald Reagan. Before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you become a leader, success is all about growing others. Jack Welch. We must not confuse dissent with disloyalty. Edward R. Murrow. Do what you feel in your heart to be right, for you'll be criticized anyway. Eleanor Roosevelt. Example is not the main thing in influencing others. It is the only thing. Albert Schweitzer. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. John Quincy Adams. Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. Steve Jobs. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. Edmund Burke. The true measure of a man is how he treats someone who can do him absolutely no good. Samuel Johnson. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Albert Einstein. The clearest way into the universe is through a forest wilderness. John Muir. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. Theodore Roosevelt. The earth has music for those who listen. William Shakespeare. Adopt the pace of nature. Her secret is patience. Ralph Waldo Emerson. In every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks. John Muir. The universe is under no obligation to make sense to you. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Not all those who wander are lost. J.R.R. Tolkien. If a man is called to be a street sweeper, he should sweep streets even as Michelangelo painted, or Beethoven composed music, or Shakespeare wrote poetry. Martin Luther King Jr. There is a vitality, a life force, an energy, a quickening that is translated through you into action, and because there is only one of you in all time, this expression is unique. Martha Graham. The only constant in life is change, Heraclitus. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them, Albert Einstein. If you do not like something, change it. If you cannot change it, change your attitude, Maya Angelou. A ship in harbor is safe, but that is not what ships are built for. John A. Shedd. Life is 10% what happens to me, and 90% of how I react to it. Charles Swindoll. Failure is success in progress. Albert Einstein. The greatest mistake you can make in life is to be continually fearing you will make one. Elbert Hubbard. 80% of success is showing up. Woody Allen. I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that will not work. Thomas A. Edison. Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future. John F. Kennedy. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Dalai Lama. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. Dalai Lama. The true meaning of life is to plant trees, under whose shade you do not expect to sit. Nelson Henderson. Only I can change my life. No one can do it for me. Carol Burnett. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. John Milton. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. Helen Keller. Our prime purpose in this life is to help others, and if you cannot help them, at least do not hurt them. Dalai Lama. Life is a flower of which love is the honey. Victor Hugo. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. Marcus Aurelius. The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well. Ralph Waldo Emerson.